Oh, looks like you found a friend.
Oh! Hello. He looks evil. He's staring straight into Shin's. Oh no! Now he's looking at me.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Burn the
jeez.
witch.
Why would you kill him?
That's so mean.
Guys, I got food.
Is that cooked?
Yeah, it's cooked.
What?
When you kill them with fire, it's cooked?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we can chow down. We can chow down.
I didn't know that. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fun Friendly Build Challenge Season 2. You'll remember last season we were up in space in that weird kind of space station building on floating islands, but this time we're back in a more traditional Minecraft setting of green kind of grass and trees and mountains. We're in Polaris Cove and we're going to be building Polaris Town, hopefully, with the help of all the guests that we're going to have on the show. And today I'm joined by Phil and Matt from Fyre UK. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Oh.
How's it going? Now, you guys recently joined the Yargs cast.
We
didn't you?
did.
Yes.
We have indeed, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people probably already know you for your epic cool time-lapse builds.
Oh, thank you.
We try. Well, we try, don't we? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, stop. No.
Oh, dear.
Continue.
Are you two a couple, or are you just, friends?
I am leaving now.
Okay, right,
Why do you
so
have to
today...
be like that, Matt?
Come back.
No, I'm going to become a nomad in the mountains. I'm leaving.
Good luck climbing up those. I don't think there's any way up.
Yeah.
They're a bit steep. So, yeah, do you guys know what we're doing here today?
Yeah. We're here to build the first building or thing in Polaris Town.
That's right.
The first site down, so we're going to put a site marker. This is it. This is everything we're going to build
Yeah.
right here. There we go. We're done.
Oh,
This is it. Look at this.
That was it.
Wow.
Guys, we got a little bit longer to... I'm still
Have we
filming.
got more time? I mean, we could do more if we got more time. I mean, here
Can you dance?
We could put 2.
Could do 2 down.
2?
Do you want 3?
We could jump on and do a dance. Dance on here.
Oh, so it's a stage?
Yeah.
There's room for 3 up there, though, so...
Hang on.
Totally.
Here we go. Come on, Matt. Let's do it.
Hang on. I need to throw my money at the... Oh, I just threw the whole stack.
Oh my god.
I blew all my diamonds on one.
Diamonds! I just flew up in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. It's raining some
Oh,
diamonds.
it's raining diamonds. So, okay, guys, where are you going to build your first structure for Polaris Town? Where's it going to be?
I like this area. I think this is a nice place for like a town centre.
I feel like right here,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is going to be pretty nice. Yeah, I think this is pretty good.
Right here. Groundbreaking ceremony right here. There we go. We've broken ground. It's happening here.
I don't think we need foundations. That's not how Minecraft works.
Okay, sweet. Well, let's jump into it and see what you guys can come up with. You got 30 minutes, as the challenge says. So, well, it's not really a challenge. I mean, you can build what you want. You could build literally like a 3x3 house if you wanted to.
Okay.
Although
Well,
that might be a bit cozy,
Nah,
you guys.
we're not. I'm already going to get building.
No?
Holy crap.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, there we go.
Phil,
So we're away.
Find a centre point.
Do you want me to go back this way?
No, find a centre point when I finish this shape.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay.
So, what got you into building kind of Minecraft time lapses? How did it all start?
I love that the answer to this is so simple. We can just say Portal 2.
Yeah.
Portal 2.
It doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Because we were waiting for it to come out, so
You were waiting for it to come out and just started building things.
yeah.
Well, we were playing Minecraft and we have been for a little while, and then we all had the idea of doing a video time lapse, but then we were like, well, I don't really want to do much with it. But then we were waiting for Portal 2 to come out, and we're like, well, we got like a few hours till midnight. Let's just build some stuff.
Yeah.
And so that was our first cathedral time lapse
Oh.
that we released. So we managed to do that.
And that was what, April 2011?
I even want to say 10, maybe 2011.
No, 2011.
It must be 11.
Yeah, it's 2011. Yeah.
I don't know. It's been so long now.
So what is your channel URL for people at home that want to check you out? There's a link in the video description, but...
youtube.com/Fyre UK, and that's spelled with a Y, so Fyre UK.
Oh, nice. Why is it spelled with a Y?
Firestone from Borderlands.
Ah.
Clearly, we just steal everything from games, but we...
Other video games.
Right.
I mean, my original username was FireDragon04. That was like, I've had a username since 2003. So I wanted to do something to do with... Phil, you just deleted the middle block.
Is that the middle block? I'm sorry.
Oh, so those are markers to... Oh, it's raining. Oh, I'm going to...
Oh.
Yeah, it's so that I have a center point to work
There we
from.
go.
All right.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I do a similar thing when I kind of build stuff.
Yeah.
Part of like building stuff this big is often just counting and numbers, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
mapping things out. Is that what the wool's for? to kind of help you count.
Or it's orange wool because I'm ginger, so...
Ah! I always use like a white, black, red, yellow, blue wool to kind of contrast against each other.
Well, I'll continue quickly about the Borderlands thing.
Right, yeah.
So I was originally called Fyre Dragon 4, and then like me and Phil started doing stuff together on that channel. But when we decided to do our own thing, I was like, let's come up with a name. And I really liked Fyre with a Y because I'd been playing Borderlands a lot. So
yeah,
we kind of wanted it just to be Fyre, and then obviously it was already taken. So because everything in the world that you want is already taken. Like Emma Stone.
Yeah.
So we added the UK to the end, and I guess the rest is history after that. But
yeah, I mean, we did a couple of more time lapses, and then I think we really kind of struck big when Notch retweeted one of our time lapses, and then that was kind of it, really.
Yeah, the train station. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
No, it was
yeah,
the
the
City
train
of Arches.
station.
The City of Arches was the first big one, but then train station after that was.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's our biggest view one. I think that's on like 2.8 million or something.
It's on a lot of views, yeah.
Wow. Have you ever built something huge and then realized really late into it that, hang on a sec, something's not quite symmetrical and it ruins the whole thing?
Yeah, I had to split a build entirely in half about 2 days ago because of that. I was like,
wow,
well, that didn't work. So I just had to use the move command in Minecraft because I don't really like building with double middle. I like single middles just for, it works easier for some things. But I mean, double middles works for doors a lot better. Like if you're doing like a double door design, that just works better. But other times it can just be a pain if you've got a double middle as your point in Minecraft where you're reference pointing. So.
Yeah, no, this is interesting to kind of hear words and names that you guys give to kind of things that I've kind of done subconsciously. Like with a circle, for example, you can have circles that have 4 blocks as their center, or circles that have 1 block as their center.
Yeah.
And so likewise with squares, it's just because of the way the blocks go, I guess. Another thing I've seen you guys do in your time lapses that looks really good is when you're building something huge, you can add a lot of depth to it by just making the walls 2 or 3 blocks thick, and then cutting into those blocks to add detail.
Yeah, it's one of the key things to do really in Minecraft, because like you can have good textures and everything, but a lot of the time like it's just a flat box you end up with. So I always like carving into a little bit more and making things a lot bigger.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of our stuff is so big. Is not really because we like building huge structures, although they do look good. It's just you get more detail in there.
That's true. One of the hardest things to do in Minecraft is to build to a small scale because your unit of measurement's just already so small. Like, well, large, the blocks.
Yeah.
When you think of players like, what, 2 blocks high?
Yeah.
It's kind of,
No, this is like our foundation we're doing right now, but a lot of people will be like, oh, that's my home. That's as high as I want my home to be or something.
Yeah. Likewise, you mentioned as well that you wanted to know what the scale was that we were building the rest of the town. And that's a good point, because you could build like a massive house here and somebody else could build a small house to a completely different scale, and it'll look like a giant lives in one and like a borrower lives in the other, won't it? So,
well, I kind of feel like with this build, we're probably okay because it's a big town hall anyway.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be someone's house, so it will hopefully get one of the bigger things out of the way and done with.
The feel I get is definitely that somebody about 2-3 blocks high would live here. Well, not live here, but...
I love how the cows are just jumping on the wool on the sides.
Yeah, they love it.
They're having a whale of a time.
They love the wool. Hey there, little dude. How's it going? Yeah?
Shin the cow whisperer.
Well, I wrecked your wall. It's okay, I fixed it.
Griefer, everyone we can now confirm Shin is a griefer.
Whoa, no, I fixed it. Have you? That's a good point. Now you have a lot of people on your team, right? When you do these big builds, you can see people zipping around. It's crazy. It's like ants and ant colony gradually building up this huge thing. Have you ever had any trouble with anybody? Has anybody ever kind of just wrecked your stuff?
Oh yeah, quite a lot actually. Wow. We've got people that come in and try and grief it during, or try and like add things into it. The funniest one I think I've ever had is someone putting a giant hello sign in front of the camera. like literally out of like ice and stuff.
Wow! While you were filming?
Yeah, while we were filming, and then we had to like, come in and tear it out. If someone wants to go through all our time lapses and try and spot that, you can just see it for a nanosecond. But yeah, it's
that's a cool little kind of task to do then after this.
Yeah.
and a good way to get everybody to watch all your videos.
That's totally not why I said it.
I think we've done like 40 time lapses now, though. That would be a really long time for people to go back.
Yeah.
But I mean, if people want recommendations of which ones they should watch, I highly recommend Mage City. And,
I've seen that one. It's very good.
Yeah, and The Land of Akane, which is our big Japanese one. That's actually our biggest time lapse is Land of Akane, because one of the shots in it is actually a 3-hour long shot, which is the longest shot we've ever done. And,
wow!
It's a massive temple. So.
Just for clarification, that's 3 hours it took to build, not it's going to take you 3 hours to watch it.
Yeah. It's sped up to about 30 seconds in the video.
Well, yeah, for example, I've got a camera running around. Where is he? There he is. Hey, Benjamin. I've got a camera just floating around filming you so that I can time-lapse what you're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
As an FYI, you do have 20 minutes left, a third of the way through. But, I mean, if you guys want to keep building, this is already looking pretty cool. So, I mean, just, take as long as you need.
I think that the longest part of stuff like this is always getting the foundations. And, like, once you've laid out what you need to do, it can be pretty quick, yeah.
Well, if you want, I can help. If you say you want to go up with this brick another 2 levels or something.
Yeah, go for it, yeah. Feel free to...
Cool.
Yeah.
Chime in.
That'll give me something to do instead of floating around griefing you.
Yeah, and talking about the cows.
Yeah, chatting up the cows. So, have you got any tips or tricks for the people at home who are kind of perhaps thinking about building some kind of time-lapse thing, or even just a big project? Is there anything that you can, like, much like the same way we've said, you can have 1 or 2 block centers, single or double centers, or build in thick layers so that you can dig into whatever you've built?
I'd say the main thing is probably, if you're going to build something, if you think it's like, okay, right, that's the sort of size I go, try doubling it and seeing how that works. Not even just necessarily doubling, just, build a bigger one, I mean, always start with like a mini map or something, maybe, like, build a little thing of like, right, this is roughly what I'm going to be building, and there's going to be like a street down there, and rather than building the street, just it's like 1 line of wool or something. And then get your scale in your head and then build it from there. That'd be my personal one. Matt's probably got another one.
Detail. I mean, I think detail is something that's paramount. So if you have something that looks really good, so if you get a shape that looks really good, start thinking about, as you're building it, where you can add little details in, even if it's something like putting a button somewhere to make it look like wood is protruding out slightly different or something like that.
Yeah.
Just think about things like that, because I think that's really kind of useful to have if you have something like that in a build. It kind of adds a lot more detail.
This is looking pretty good. Now, you guys mentioned before, it's kind of almost got the vibe of the clock tower building from Back to the Future.
We gotta go back, Marty.
I don't remember it being red brick, or maybe it was actually. Maybe
it is red brick. I've got a shot from the movie on my other screen.
You've got a picture right there. So speaking of inspiration, then, where do you take most of your inspiration from? Do you just Google image search random things?
It's interesting. I do a lot of searching on DeviantArt, like just looking at random images. But I take a lot of inspiration from movies in general, especially Japanese movies. So like animes and stuff inspire me, even if it's not related to the actual build itself. It kind of inspires me to build, so it kind of influences it almost in a second-hand way.
Yeah.
And I think everyone has those movies that they watch every year and they just love to kind of watch and relive from when they were a kid and stuff. And I mean, Star Wars is that for me. I think when I watch the original Star Wars movies again, I was just like, right, gotta go build something.
Oh, these pillars look great, though. What have you used here? What? This is marble, right?
It is. It's the quartz block. So we have quartz on, which is 155, which is just a normal block. And then for the pillar blocks, that's quartz pillar, which is 155:2, is what we use for the actual pillar.
155:2.
Yeah.
How many codes do you know off by heart?
A lot.
I think you know more than I do. I mostly just, I don't know, we've got a mod on our server where if you shift left click and shift right click, it cycles through the data values on the block you're holding if they've got them.
Oh, very cool. So you can...
And that was made by a guy, I think his name, I can't remember his name now. But yeah, it's extremely useful because you can actually see it change in your inventory, so you can kind of cycle through sometimes and be like, okay, and yeah, I'll have that one.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. And in the same way, you can make steps change their orientation as well, because that's
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things. I think that's actually one of my favorite updates, I think, to Minecraft. was being able to do that with the stair blocks.
Yeah, also being able to middle click to get the block that you're looking at is such a huge thing.
Yeah, it's really useful.
Speaking of alterations though and mods, are there any mods that you really couldn't live without, or any mods that you've thought about using, don't use? What's your take on mods as a time-lapse builder?
Well, Optifine for me as like a function as a player is kind of a must-have. I mean, a lot of people use MC Patcher as well, but in terms of the time lapses, Camera Studio is a 100% must-have for me because it's just such a useful thing where I can lay out a camera path and then let it go.
Yeah.
And do that because I absolutely adore Camera Studio.
I mean, if you guys want to spend more time on it, you're more than welcome to. And we can keep the cameras rolling, and it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be good for everyone to see the final thing. Although I do hope that we haven't set the bar too high for everyone else now.
Yeah, you totally have. Everyone else, really, honestly, you have. This archway is already looking like fantastic. It's like something out of, I don't know, like Zeus's chill place.
Yeah, I'm kind of mixing just after Western era I almost said medieval. Western era American architecture with kind of a little bit modern day Greek kind of style. So
I can see it. Like you might find this archway somewhere in Washington, for example.
Yeah.
I should mention actually, people probably think, wait, this looks different to what I usually do because I usually use a texture pack called Photorealism, LB Photorealism. But this is actually DokuCraft because I know you guys like to use DokuCraft, and I'm a bit fed up with Photorealism because like, some of the blocks are a bit annoying and don't look so great. But this is DokuCraft, and what made you pick DokuCraft as your texture pack for your builds? Because is it in all of your builds?
It is, and it's except for some of the ones we do for Mojang when we work with a block by block UN project. They're all in default, but all of our big time lapses, they're all in DokuCraft, and I have no idea why we chose DokuCraft either.
I think we had a different one when we started, and this is going back 3 years ago. This is the Portal 2 sort of time, you know, just before that. And then there was someone that put a comment saying, hey, you guys should really check out this, you know, DokuCraft texture pack. And I guess we kind of fell in love with it and never went back, really.
Yeah, and the guy who like deals with DokuCraft now is actually a part of our team as well, so.
Oh, wow.
So we kind of get, you know, to make suggestions and kind of
just nudge it.
You know, say, oh, wouldn't it be really nice, you know, we're doing this time last week, and he's like, yeah, we could do these sorts of blocks, and I'm like, yeah, you go do those. We'll sit here and wait for the texture pack to come out.
So now the building has a 1 block peak, but yeah, the center of the actual building down here is 2 blocks.
No, I want to know why that is.
Something's gone wrong.
I want to know what magic has caused this.
All right, so I'm gonna fix it at the top here, and then I'm just gonna work that down from there, and then that'll be easier. Again, people think this, you know, how have they managed to do this? This is such a commonplace thing.
Yep.
I feel, you know, it just happens all the time.
Yeah, it's frustrating, and it probably stops. People probably get to this point and think, oh my god, I've just spent like the past hour or something doing something, and
now I've got to tear it all down again.
So a good strategy is always to take a step back, take a look, double check that everything lines up, and yeah, because you don't want to find yourself like in a situation where you've got so much to fix that it just destroys the project for you or destroys your soul fixing the project.
Oh yeah, no, I lost that a long time ago.
See, now World Edit is so useful. It's one of those things that we use like on a daily basis. So I'm gonna do something very naughty with World Edit right now. So how's that?
There we go. Yeah.
Hey, have you fixed it? Is that
there
it?
There we go. Now I just have to do that again with air, sorry. So then it'll fix the entire build. There we go. That is it fixed.
Wow.
So,
impressive.
Are we sure?
Yeah, that's fixed. The issue was this entire side of the building was out by 1 block. So that's why.
Oh, and your steps have now need to be changed.
Oh, that's the other lovely factor of World Edit when you do stuff.
Yeah.
I'll fix that up. Oh, yeah. So what else is on the cards for Fyre UK? Your Yogscast now, but what else you got planned for your channel? What are you going to be doing soon? Whether it's time-lapse builds or anything. What videos have you got planned?
Well, currently, I think by the time this goes out, we're probably safe to say this, and I can't say exactly which ones we're doing, but we're doing a couple of sets for some more music videos. We have done that before.
Oh.
So we did the one with Bebop Box's We Found Fun. We did some sets for that.
Ah, cool.
We also did sets for obviously Captain Sparkle stuff before, so we're doing a couple of new ones. It's a slightly different style. It's slightly sending me insane right now, but yeah, that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
So we're spending the next little while just wrapping those up.
That sounds pretty cool. So is there anything you wanna add? Closing statement from Fyre UK?
Always double check your build.
I hope always double check your build. I hope our building today doesn't put you off watching our amazing videos, because our videos are much better than this.
Yeah, well, this has been a great start to Polaris Town. You've built the Back to the Future. Well, you've almost built. Well, you've made a start on the Back to the Future Town Hall. We've
made a shell.
It's going to look so amazing, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave you guys here to
slave away,
continue building this, and we'll keep filming it as well, so the guys can see the thing being finished. But yeah, so thanks for being really awesome guests on the build challenge.
Oh, thank you very much for having us to start off Polaris Town. It's an honor, and I hope we don't let you down.
It's cool. No, it's been nice to chat to you, and I definitely look forward to working with you guys in the future, because I know, like, now that you're Yogscast, Phil and Matt, we own you now. So
we've been assimilated to the.
It'd be cool to do some collaborations. So yeah, I've been SJIN. This has been Fyre UK, and we're at Polaris Island, Polaris Cove, Polaris some kind of settlement, making a start, and we've got the town hall pretty much done. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this build unfold, and I'll see you guys next time for some more build challenge. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.